IsReal News. This is the evening briefing for Tuesday, March 3rd. Explosions have been reported in multiple areas of Iran, including the southern city of Shiraz and the northwestern city of Urmia. Iranian media outlets reported the blasts earlier this evening. This occurs as Israeli and U.S. military operations inside Iran continue following the launch of the joint campaign earlier in the week. The Israel Defense Forces say they have destroyed approximately 300 Iranian missile launchers since the start of the operation. The military reports that roughly 4,000 munitions have been deployed across Iran during more than 1,600 strike sorties, targeting missile systems, air defenses, and military infrastructure. This comes as Israel seeks to reduce ongoing missile launches toward Israeli territory. The IDF also reports the destruction of a previously undisclosed nuclear research compound near Tehran. Military spokesperson Brigadier General Effie Defrin said the complex, described as the Minzadeh facility, was used by Iranian authorities to advance nuclear-related capabilities. This occurs amid continued strikes on strategic sites associated with Iran's weapons programs. Reports from the Iranian opposition outlet Iran International indicate that Mojtaba Khamenei, the son of the late Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, may be selected as Iran's next Supreme Leader. According to the report, the decision would be made by the Assembly of Experts, potentially under pressure from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Iranian authorities have not publicly confirmed the report. This comes as Iran observes a period of mourning following Khamenei's death. According to a report from CNN, the CIA has begun a covert effort to provide support to Kurdish opposition groups inside Iran. The report says the program involves intelligence, logistical assistance, and weapons supplies intended to increase internal pressure on the Iranian regime. U.S. officials have not publicly confirmed the details. The development follows the broader military campaign launched by the United States and Israel. In Saudi Arabia, the Washington Post reports that a drone attack attributed to Iran struck a facility connected to the U.S. Embassy compound in Riyadh. According to internal State Department communications cited in the report, part of the roof collapsed and smoke filled sections of the building. There were no immediate reports of injuries to intelligence personnel. This occurs as Iranian drone attacks have targeted multiple locations across the region. A drone strike also struck the U.S. consulate compound in Dubai, causing a fire in part of the complex. Emirati authorities say the damage has been contained. This takes place as Gulf states report hundreds of projectiles launched toward their territory since the start of the confrontation. French President Emmanuel Macron announced that France will deploy the aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle to the Middle East. Macron said Iran bears responsibility for the escalation, while also stating that the U.S.-Israel strikes raise legal questions under international law. The move reflects growing European military positioning in the region. Sources speaking to Reuters say Syria has deployed thousands of troops and rocket launchers near its border with Lebanon. Syrian officials say the deployment is intended to prevent weapons smuggling and armed infiltration as tensions rise between Israel and Hezbollah. This occurs amid renewed rocket fire from Hezbollah positions into Israel. Officials in the United Arab Emirates say security forces have disrupted 2 attempts to attack Israeli diplomats in the country. According to Israeli sources, the plots targeted diplomatic personnel and prompted the evacuation of some non-essential staff. This comes as thousands of Israeli citizens remain in the UAE, including tourists and dual nationals. U.S. President Donald Trump says the U.S. Navy will begin escorting oil tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. The move reflects concerns over maritime security as the regional conflict expands into major shipping lanes. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.